This couple was camping near a mall when they were jolted awake by loud bangs.
Alright guys, with no doubt about it, our scariest moment in the van. Voice is shaking, it's taking us a minute to get the camera. Oh, you alright, Kurt?
Yeah.
Middle of the night, I don't even know what time it is. It's
not that late.
It's only 10 o'clock. I don't know if y'all can see it, but we just woke up to someone banging on the window.
Someone had shattered their window and tried to steal from them. Gladly, they failed, and the couple was unharmed. This YouTuber was out riding his quad in the forest when he accidentally captured something unusual on film. A dark furred creature appeared on the side of the road and walked into the woods. Now, the YouTuber didn't notice it at the time, but after reviewing the footage, he was shocked to see the dark creature. These friends set out on a camping trip inspired by the Randonautica app. They arrived at the location deep in the woods and set up their tents, when suddenly they heard strange noises and decided to investigate. Suddenly, they spotted this.
Oh no.
What's behind that tree?
What the hell?
What the hell?
A person was watching them from behind a tree and quickly fled away when it was spotted. A man was camping in the forest when he decided to search for treasure in the woods. His metal detector beeped near a tree, so he started digging. What he uncovered was truly unsettling. A doll's head with strange red markings on it. Though it gave off an eerie vibe, the man wasn't too bothered and continued examining the doll. He noticed an opening in the neck and discovered a stash of coins hidden inside. Why the doll was there and why it was filled with coins remains a mystery to this day. A man was on his secluded land in the woods when this happened.
I remember the video of the baby crying in the woods I posted not long ago. Listen to this shit. Keep in mind, about 150 yards into a 20-acre wooded area. Listen. There's nothing around. You hear that? That's my dog barking back at my house because he hears it. Y'all still think that shit's a panther? Because I don't.
The man is used to the sounds of nature, but these noises are different and mysterious.
You hear that?
As he records, you can sense his unease. What could be causing these sounds? In the heart of a dense forest, the Bell explorers set up camp. While exploring the area, strange noises suddenly echoed from the bushes. As they searched for the source, something unexpected happened.
I don't know, I can't see. Shit, Joe! Fuck off! Shit! Hang on, just stop. Stop, yeah, no, we can't run. Shit! Did you see that, Joe?
Yeah, my heart's pumping.
What the fuck was that?
Let's go have a look.
What the fuck was it?
Oh, mate. Don't make me jump.
What the fuck was it?
I don't know. I ain't got a clue what that was.
I'm sorry guys for my language, but that was disgusting.
Out of the darkness, a figure emerged wearing a terrifying mask. Feeling uneasy, they decided to head back to their car, sensing they were being followed, and they were right.
We're on our way to the car, and hopefully we don't get another encounter like that, because that was disgusting. What was that? Shit! Oh my god! Fucking hell! Oh! Oh!
Fortunately, they reached their car safely, but deeply shaken. This footage, taken in the woods along the family's property line, captured something unusual. The footage shows a figure that raises questions. Could it be a person, or is it something more mysterious? I don't know for sure what it is, and unfortunately, there is not much background information available. Corroboree Rock is a unique rock formation about 50 kilometers east of Alice Springs, Australia. Made of dolomite, it holds significant cultural meaning for the Aboriginal people, who consider it sacred. In 1959, a Presbyterian minister named R.S. Blank visited Corroboree Rock and took a photo. When he developed the film, he was shocked to see this. A semi-transparent woman in a long dress standing among the bushes. The scariest part, R.S. Blank mentioned that there was no one there when he took the photo. People analysing the photo saw different things. An Aboriginal woman in traditional clothing, a woman wearing a nightdress, and some people have described her as looking like an ancient South American priest. This YouTuber describes her day off in her van, running errands and visiting her favourite spot on the California coast. But things take a strange turn when this happens.
I don't know what just happened, but basically I just pulled into this spot. I love it. And as I pull up to this spot, I pass by a McDonald's. It's like, I don't know, a mile away from this spot is a McDonald's, or like 2 miles. As I'm driving by the McDonald's, I like made eye contact with somebody who was pulling out of the McDonald's. I didn't mean to, but I guess I did. And I saw him just like make eye contact with me and zoom behind me and follow me. And he followed me all the way up here. And this spot, there's like it's like hard to describe. Maybe I can, oh yeah, you can kind of see it. Okay, so over there, it's like a dead end kind of thing, like with a gate, and that's where I go up there and I turn around there so that I can park here. That's what I do every single time, and nobody else does that. And I do that, and he even follows me up there and around, and right now I parked and I saw him pull up to spec, and then he just was staring at me and I wasn't making eye contact, and then he just zoomed off. So I don't know what that was all about. It's obviously super creepy and I hated every second of it, but whatever, he's gone, and maybe he knew me. I don't know, it's just so weird and creepy, but anyways, we're good. So yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a really cute dog walking by. So something I noticed as I'm cooking is the creepy guy in the blue car is back. So that sucks. I hope that it's nothing and that I'm just being really sensitive, but I feel like it's something.
A creepy man begins following her and watching her. Despite feeling uneasy, she decides to go ahead with her plans, but remains on high alert.
As I started rifling through my bag of stickers, I noticed the guy in the blue car who I've been talking about this whole time get out and just stare at me. He walked around the car and all of that, and it totally unnerved me. And then before I know it, I see him just drive off.
Gladly, the man left while she was sharing the story. In the dead of night, two campers ventured along a secluded path that led them to an eerie old bridge. They noticed a rope dangling from the bridge railing and decided to pull it up.
Oh, babe.
Just ahead. What the?
That ain't just, that's not just a head. That's not just a head.
That's not blood. It can't be. What the hell is on it?
Oh, no, don't touch it.
I'm not.
What's it?
Oh, no, it's not blood on it.
What's that
It's
say?
just red, huh? Fucking bugs. I
Are you
swear.
eating bugs again?
Yeah,
What's it say?
Do you see me?
Do you see me? Do you see?
Is it talking about the head?
Do I see what?
To their horror, they discovered a mannequin head tied to the end of the rope. The message on it terrified them, and they got the feeling someone was watching them. This woman was on a camping trip with her father when they decided to go cycling. Suddenly, a truck came by, and this happened. The driver didn't give enough space and moved back in front of her too quickly. Fortunately, she made it through, though it was a close call. A family was having a fun day by the river when everything changed in an instant.
Miren. A la bestia. Mucha. Ay, 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 ay. ¿Qué está en el palo? Miren, ve.
A white figure could be seen watching them from the forest. The family hurried away. The joy of the day vanished, replaced by the urgency to escape whatever threat was near. A woman was exploring the woods one afternoon when she stumbled upon an old abandoned building. As she got closer, an uneasy feeling crept over her, making her sense that she wasn't alone. Suddenly, she captured this. A dark, shadowy figure peeking out from the right side. At that moment, she was unaware of the frightening figure lurking nearby. This Canberra had one of the most terrifying camping experiences ever. While camping in Oklahoma, he faced several tornado warnings.
Alright guys, tornadoes coming in. This is crazy. Holy cow. Come on, flashlight. Alright guys, tornado is literally just south of us and north of us. And it's getting crazy out here. My flashlight's not working. There we go. It is starting to move in. Chrissy's calling and texting me. It's about to get wild. Wild.
As night fell and the weather worsened, a storm rolled in, prompting the camper to take shelter in the best way possible.
Alright guys, there's truly... What do I do? So, I'm just gonna stay under here, at least. If something falls, breaks, I got this table above me. Put my helmet on. Oh, I really don't know what to do.
Take shelter. New tornado warning. That also does include sulfur, okay? Your sulfur is now officially under, technically, 1, 2, 3, 4 tornado warnings.
Thankfully, by the next morning, he confirmed they had survived the tornado, though Oklahoma had suffered severe damage from multiple tornadoes. This footage was shared online with no details about its location. The only information provided was that a man was exploring a remote spot in the forest when he stumbled upon something truly unusual. He spotted a tiny woman dressed in strange clothes, sitting alone in the middle of nowhere. There aren't many clear explanations for what can be seen, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. This woman was camping in the Clophill Forest, which is known for its dark past of devil worship, witchcraft, and murder. As she finally found a little spot in the woods, she decided to set up camp. Soon, she starts hearing some strange noises, and someone can be seen walking in the background. She decided it's best to move her camp further into the forest. While preparing dinner, she heard this. She decided to explore her surroundings when this happened. As night fell, she wrapped herself tightly in her sleeping bag when she was jolted awake by a strange sound and caught this on camera. Two bright red eyes were staring back at her and quickly vanished into the dark. Gladly, nothing bad happened that night, and she quickly left the forest the next morning. A camper was parked on the side of the road when something scared him out of his car. He was on the phone when he noticed something strange in the rearview mirror. There, behind him, was the ghostly face of a child. The child's face was pale, with dark circles around its eyes. Shocked and scared, he immediately jumped out of the car. After he gathered the courage to return to his car, he reviewed the footage and was shocked to see the same eerie figure captured on camera. Two friends were enjoying a peaceful night of camping when something unusual caught their attention. From the darkness, a strange, pale creature emerged and moved behind them. This figure had long, eerie, crooked legs and arms that hung strangely. Without a second thought, they bolted, running for their lives. A few years ago, a family bought this home, built in the 1850s and tucked away in a forest in North Wales. Ever since, strange things have been happening. In the video, the men can be seen carefully putting a pig into a sealed well and lifting a heavy rock covering it. Just as he starts to move the rock, this happens. A strange noise that sounds a lot like a child screaming can be heard. Despite the eerie sound, he decides to lift the rock a bit more, and once again, the strange scream echoes around them. The whole situation feels unsettling and leaves you wondering what can be causing this. While exploring an abandoned area, Franco stumbles upon a strange sight.
Oh my God, there are so many remains here. Right here, all the way down the mountain. A shape of a cross, but made out of human remain. You can see how it looked like a cross at one point. That's somebody's shirt. That's deceased. There's a whole bunch of hair. Oh, that's a jaw. Is a pelvis, but there's also a dreadlock of hair. Oh, this is disturbing. I don't even know what I'm looking at. So that means what I am looking at is hair. I'm not sure if that's the back. That looks like a spinal cord. This is the back. It's someone's hand. It has like a weird, elongated head.
A burial site filled with bones, pelvises, skulls, and even a spinal cord. Later, he even finds a cross made from human remains.
There is what looks like a shape of a cross, but made out of human remains.
Franco is amazed and unsettled by the sheer number of remains scattered across the mountain and keeps exploring the area, only to find more remains. MCM Outdoors shares his solo camping adventure on the Lancashire moors. After a beautiful day, he settles in for the night. Everything seems fine until he starts hearing unexplainable sounds nearby his tent.
It's like a curlew, but much lower pitched. It's getting closer. Oi!
Though he barely slept, he made it through the night and left his adventure behind the next morning. This footage, captured in South Africa, near the border with Swaziland, caught a giant footprint measuring 1.2 meters from heel to toe on a granite cliff. Michael Tellinger, a South African politician and explorer, recorded himself examining this footprint, which he believes was made by a creature around 7 to 7.5 meters tall. Tellinger suggests that ancient giants might have stepped in wet granite dust, which later hardened, leaving the footprint. Earth movements could have tilted the print to its current vertical position. The footprint is located in Uli Balth, a rock formation about 3 billion years old. This strange image captured deep in the forest is downright disturbing. It looks like it might be part of an animal because of its pinkish color and round shape. However, its lower part seems to have what look like limbs, which suggests it couldn't belong to a larger creature. Now, even the person who discovered it couldn't identify it. After sharing it online, some people thought it might be an alien, while others guessed it could be an aborted fetus. Although these theories provide some ideas, none of them fully explain what the creature is or how it ended up in the forest. While quietly enjoying the peacefulness of the lake, this camper suddenly caught a glimpse of something truly disturbing.
Okay, now you see me, I turned around, I'm going a different route. But if you look to the left of the screen, just look at the left of the screen. Did you see it? You see my head? I am fucked up right now in the head. Do you hear me? I'm fucked up. So yeah, what you saw was a man floating in the water.
He turned his head and was shocked to see a man floating still in the water. Panicked, he paddled back to land and called the police. Unfortunately, no further information is available, and how it all ended remains unknown. A man was camping in the woods when he came across this. A small creature can be seen crawling up a hill. At first, it walked on 2 legs, but quickly dropped to all 4s and disappeared from view. Now, is this encounter real, or is it just a clever CGI trick? Now, let's watch this next video now.